Why art matters. For many centuries, the world of visual art has been controlled by the rich and powerful. People like the Medicis in Renaissance Italy, kings, queens, popes, and more recently, millionaires and billionaires like the Rockefellers, the Guggenheims, the Sachis. These people buy and sell works at ridiculous prices for investment, money that could be much better spent. They then put it in posh museums and galleries built like temples that are very intimidating spaces for ordinary people. And the combination of this has created an alienation, if you like, between ordinary working class people and art and the world of art. In a better society, especially a socialist society, art would be reclaimed by and for working class people. It would, for example, be free. But even within the existing setup, art has much to offer us all. Even if upper classes usually run the show, the artists themselves have continually rebelled against this control. Michelangelo's famous sculpture of David was commissioned by the people of Florence to celebrate the overthrow and expulsion of the Medici family. Rembrandt was a society portraitist who became quite rich painting the burghers of Amsterdam. But he also depicted the poor, the marginalized, the downtrodden in Dutch society, like the Jews, beggars, even criminals. This rebellion continues in art into recent times through people like Courbet, Van Gogh, Picasso, Diego Rivera, Frida Kahlo, Tracey Emin, Banksy. Works of art are amazing historical documents, especially for the times before photography. It's thanks to artists that we have some idea what Henry VIII, Shakespeare, Louis XIV, Napoleon, but it's not just a question of leaders or famous people. It's also a question of how ordinary people lived. This doesn't mean we should automatically accept uncritically what we're told is great art by the experts or the establishment, not at all. Also, it's not just a question of consuming art. We, ordinary people, working people, can also be makers of art. Every child has the ability, even before they go to school, in some ways especially before they go to school, to make lovely art. Only a few of those children actually make it to be professional artists or working artists because the system so often stifles our creativity, makes it so difficult. But we don't have to accept this, and working people are well able, if we so choose, to take up art in many different forms. We can paint, we can sculpt, and we can nurture, very importantly, we can nurture artistic development in our children. The point is that making art, even if it's never recognized by the art world, offers great fulfillment because it is free, creative work in a world dominated by wage labor in the rat race. The fact is that human beings have been making art, wonderful art, in every society that ever existed since the rock and cave paintings of 30,000 years ago. Art goes to the heart of what it is to be human, to be creative workers who shape our world. We shouldn't abandon it to the upper classes or the 1% and allow ourselves to be deprived of it.